So how's tourist life treating you?
Tour life treating me is really well. Like I'm really happy and I feel really good. Believe it or not, pretty rested. Or maybe it's just the adrenaline that's keeping me rested, you know? Oh, yeah, man, it's so fun. It's really good to be on with Vito, supporting him. Another group is Final Draft. They're they're also supporting him too as well. And the energy is just like really great. He inspires us every night, like just every night you're learning something, you see something. You know, he's a professional. He's also a sweetheart. Like people don't even know that this guy is just a really talented sweetheart. And when you run into people like that in this industry, you know what's up. You gotta have to like cherish it and just be like, wow.
Plus, you got some years into it because you was an N-Toon, so you have some
Oh my
some
God.
backing knowledge,
Oh my
low experience, it's all of that good stuff.
God.
So like on tour now, you've been releasing music for a minute, but like you did when you was younger. So is there anything from the boy band era that you did that you picked up from and you continue to use throughout your career, even now on tour?
You know what's funny? The boy band era, it helped me. Like, what is it, like 2000s? That era help. It was like boot camp, like music boot camp. It was different. The industry was different. Everybody was like supported by like labels or things like that, and there's teams around you. So it was like bam, bam, bam. Like we got a chance to experience everything. Now you do it all yourself, but since I got a chance to experience that, I kind of know the basics of things. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Because you was in it, when it was real like developmental phase, so you was really in the trenches for real for a minute.
Dude, they don't even talk about we got a chance to go. You know how they do, what are those things? Like back in the day with Backstreet Boys and N-Tune and excuse me, that's us. Anyway, NSYNC and all those things. Though we got a chance to go to the place in Orlando to just like learn, which was huge. I think they called it Transcontinental Records at the time, but it was just really huge. All these pop people, like, I'm not kidding you. I remember like Mandy Moore being there. You know what I mean? Like, it was just one of those cool things. So yeah,
As a young kid, like, so something that I actually do appreciate and that we have in common is like, so you played the saxophone.
I sure am. I'm a jazz musician first. Actually, I started the sax when I was 7. My grandfather taught me how to play the saxophone. He taught me how to read music, and then like I was classically trained as a saxophonist, actually tenor sax first, and then I played like alto soprano as well. And then I jumped into like music, like as a vocalist, singing and stuff.
Oh, see, so you did it the other way. I went the linear way. I started with alto and I just went down the line. You said I'm gonna start big with tenor and then I'm gonna play around with the other ones.
I didn't know any better. I just did it. I'd be really honest. Like I was just like, okay, cool. And I'll tell you this because people don't know this, but like we, my grandfather did this thing where we were all musicians. My brother played the trombone. My other cousin was a key piano. My mom played the drums, or she still does every once in a while. Like so we all just kind of like did that. I think when I was coming of age, he was like, "Hey, you need to play the sax." I don't even remember if I had a choice, to be really honest. Like I just know I don't, or maybe he might have known would work for me. I just know that when I tried to play the trumpet or trombone, like my cousin, like or some of the other ones, he's like, "Your lip's not right for this." I was like, "Okay." I'm so serious. I'm not. I'm so serious. That's one thing I remember him saying is that your lips not right. So I was like, whatever. Like,
But it's funny not only the statement, but also because I was told that too. So I
uh,
don't know what it
you know what I'm coming
like I don't know what it is. Older black men, like they just set it off the rip. I'm like, "Oh, okay, I don't know what that means, but okay, fine, whatever. Saxophone it is."
right? Yeah, that's too funny, but that happened. So I was fine with that if my lips weren't right. I mean, these days I'm really, yo, grandpa, but can I get them plumped? You know what No, I think he knew better. He knew what was best for me, and I don't regret playing the saxophone. And what's funny is that he did know because technically I don't even talk about this, but I can play the clarinet also. Um, um, I know the fingering for the flute. My lips still not right for that one though.
I tried to. It didn't work out for me.
I can play the oboe even though I'd be like, I can play it, but I can't make pretty sounds, or it's just not the where I would want it to be. And who plays the oboe? Like, you know what I mean?